Hey guys, Nick Rush, Resale Depot, Crazy Thrift Store Manager. This is our pilot episode of It's a Wonderful Sweater, and I'm very excited to have my friend Vic Shiro here with us. Vic opened Vito's Espresso today.
Yep.
Today. We are actually recording on Wednesday. This is going to drop on Friday, so we're saying today.
You don't have to give those secrets.
No, I
the
think
magic of Hollywood.
It is, but then I'm going to be like, so how's it going? And then you would have to lie.
Oh,
You know,
well,
and so
positive thinking.
It is. So anyway, Vito's is a new coffee shop, and it's on Wildwood in Jackson. And I'm gonna let Vic tell you about it. One of the things I asked him about it was, I noticed on his business card the other day, it said third wave coffee shop. Jackson's only third wave coffee shop. So what's a third wave coffee shop?
I put it on the card specifically, Nick, so that you would ask us.
That's awesome, I'm asking.
Yeah, so third wave coffee, think of it this way. When coffee first came to the Americas, that was the first wave.
Mm-hmm.
How was it? It was a commodity.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, you got it pre-ground at your local store, whatever that store was.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second wave was when people like Starbucks brought it to a specialty coffee place.
Like higher quality ingredients.
Yes.
And
Yes.
hence higher price.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now the third wave is more to an artisanal level, to
It's
where
a craft.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
the
much like
making-
craft beer
It's the
or
making
wine.
and the process and
Absolutely.
the care that goes into it with the high quality ingredients, though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's awesome. So what are some of like your specialties here? Like what kind of coffee do you like to make? Do you think your customers will like?
Well, we named the shop Vito's Espresso because most of the drinks not most of the drinks that we're going to serve, but the ones that we're focusing on are espresso based.
Yeah.
And if you start with a good espresso, whatever you produce from there has a higher chance of being good.
Okay, let's pause for a second because as you know, I'm new to drinking coffee.
Yes.
I was not a coffee drinker even 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now I'm drinking coffee. I don't know what you mean when you say espresso versus non-espresso.
Okay, so you make the coffee with, instead of doing either a cold brew or a batch brew like in a big
Yep.
pot or a pour over,
Mm-hmm.
you make the drink, whatever the end drink is going to be, you make it with espresso.
Oh, okay.
So let's talk about the term Americano for a few seconds.
Okay.
The reason that it got the name Americano is because in Italy, when our soldiers went over there, they went into a coffee shop and said, I want a cup of coffee. And they come out with this little 2 ounces of coffee.
Okay, I got
They're
you.
like, what? I want coffee.
Yeah.
And they tasted it and it knocked them on their butt.
Yeah.
So what the Italians did was they put water and they watered it down.
Gotcha.
So the name Americano was really a slam on Americans who couldn't handle real coffee.
Gotcha. I love it.
Yeah.
In a way. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, so that's awesome. So you're an espresso based is where you're at.
Well, for that half of the drinks, yes.
Yes,
We'll
yeah.
also do pour overs and batch brews and cold brew and even non-coffee things. We're going to have eventually tea.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have Italian sodas, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
One of the drinks that turned you on to
Correct.
coffee
Yes, this is true story.
is root beer espresso. I am so totally pumped about it because
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah, so I was not a coffee drinker, and I wanted to be a coffee drinker, and so Vic made me this drink. It was root beer and espresso, and I liked it, you know? And now I've become a coffee drinker, and not foofy coffees even, because you thought you were
Straight
gonna...
up black coffee?
Vic thought he was gonna have to start me on foofier coffees with cream and sugar or chocolate or any of that, but like, because I like that root beer espresso, we went straight up coffee, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's
Vic mentioned pour overs. I'm a huge fan of the pour over he made me, so if you're a fan of pour overs, he can make you a great pour over here.
And more than that, if you don't know what you're a fan of, it's like, well, I like coffee, I love Folgers, come on in. We'll work your taste buds up and get you accustomed to drinking higher grade coffee.
Awesome. So we are in these Christmas sweaters. So this is a project that started last year. I manage Resale Depot. We get lovely Christmas sweaters donated. So last year we just did pictures. This year we're doing the video. But I'm wearing this lovely, very small Christmas sweater. And Vic, because he is just as crazy as I am, was willing to put on the nice sweater vest. It's even got a snowman for the pull on the
Tassel.
zipper. I guess it's a snowball, not a
Snowflake.
Snowflake, thank you. So anyway, this is the first episode of It's a Wonderful Sweater, where we're highlighting Christmas sweaters and we're highlighting excellent things that are going on in Jackson, of which Vito's opening today is one of them. So check them out. What's the exact address on Wildwood?
2615 Wildwood Avenue.
2615 Wildwood. It's right diagonally from Resale Depot if you know where we are. It's a little bit more to the west across the street. But check out Vito's Espresso. Stop in and see me at Resale Depot. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good.